Hey guys, I'm Warren Nash and here is a great springtime recipe for hot cross buns. This is the perfect recipe if you fancy some home baking, plus they're great fun to make. And this recipe makes 12 hot cross buns. Now, firstly, we need to take a large mixing bowl and sieve in 540 grams of strong white bread flour. Also add 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and 2 teaspoons of mixed spice and briefly mix these ingredients together using a wooden spoon. Then add to the bowl 50 grams of cubed butter that's been brought up to room temperature. We then need to form a consistency like fine breadcrumbs. So either using a food mixer or your fingertips, work the ingredients until you reach that consistency. We then need to add to the bowl 70 grams of caster sugar, 4 grams of yeast, and crack in 1 large egg. Also pour in 210 millilitres of warmed semi-skimmed milk. Now briefly mix these ingredients together until combined. And if you are using a food mixer here, be sure to switch to the dough hook. Alternatively, you may wish to mix the ingredients together using clean hands. Now, once these ingredients have briefly been combined, you then need to pour in 140 grams of dried mixed fruit. We then need to knead this dough for about 5 minutes. So again, either use the dough hook in a food mixer or on a clean floured surface, use your hands to knead the dough. You then need to take a bowl and you can wipe out the one we were using earlier, then grease the bottom and the sides with some butter. Place the dough back into the bowl, then cover with some cling film or a cloth and then leave to prove for an hour and a half. And after the proving time, take the dough from the bowl and then we need to split the dough between the number of hot cross buns we want to make. So evenly split it between 12, which is the number of hot cross buns we're going to be making. Then take a baking tray that's been lined with some greaseproof or parchment paper, then place each piece of dough onto the tray. Be sure to press each hot cross bun down slightly, then leave to prove for a further 1 hour. And meanwhile, we'll prepare the mixture we're going to use to pipe the crosses onto our hot cross buns. So take 2 tablespoons of plain flour and pour in just enough water to make a paste. Now, once the hot cross buns have finished proving for the last hour, take a Ziploc bag, put the flour paste into it and then cut off one of the corners. Use this as a piping bag to pipe on the crosses on top of each of the hot cross buns. Okay, and now your hot cross buns are ready for the oven. So, in an oven that's been preheated to 200 degrees centigrade, which is 390 degrees Fahrenheit, bake your hot cross buns for about 20 minutes. But remember, these have sugar in, so be sure to keep a close eye on them to make sure they don't burn. And as soon as the hot cross buns are out of the oven and they're still hot, take some golden syrup and brush it over each of the hot cross buns. And then simply leave to cool and enjoy. And now you know, that is how to make hot cross buns, which are a brilliant recipe for the springtime.